In this video, we have another full day in New York City. We start our morning off with some bagels at a famous bagel shop before we cross the street over to Bryant Park to check out their winter village. We even find ourselves playing in what I like to refer to as a ball pit for adults, and we end our night having some amazing Italian down on 12th. As of the recording of this video, it was December 16th, 2025, and we had another busy day ahead of us here in New York City. The first thing we wanted to do was go jump on the subway. So down we went here. We were looking for the B train. We were headed towards 39th Street, 6th and 39th to be more specific. And our train was about to arrive, so let's jump on the train and head that way. Place to sit anyway, so
Bound B train the next time, 42nd Street. Now, Ben, stand clear to close the door.
So that elevator should have helped me get up here, but instead it's out of service. So I had to do these stairs, which if anybody knows me, I have very bad anxiety over escalators and tall stairs because I always feel like I'm gonna fall backwards even though I'm not. And that scares the hell out of me. So we're on 6th Avenue and we're gonna head over to the Bryant Park Winter Village. As we were walking up 6th Ave, I happened to remember that one of the bagel shops that we actually wanted to check out was right across the street from Bryant Park where we were going for the Winter Village. And it's right there. It's Zucker's Bagels and Smoked Fish. I didn't really think about this when we were headed to Bryant Park because, well, our schedule got completely thrown off by, the flight delays and cancellations and stuff from a couple days ago. If you haven't seen those videos, check it out. But let's go into Zucker's here and see what they got. Let's see. Now let's open this thing. See what we got here. If I can get it open. It's a big old beast. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Nope. Crack it open at the middle and show me this. Yeah. Look at that. So that is a garlic bagel with scallion schmear. That looks quite tasty. I'm gonna have to have a bite of that. So as we saw, I got the Chipotle egg breakfast sandwich on an everything bagel. It was really, really good. Way too much for me to eat that early in the morning or whatever time it was, but it was really good. So once we left there, we walked right across the street over to Bryant Park for the Winter Village. So let's go look around there for a little while. The fountain looks amazing, don't it? Yeah, look at that. We'll get over there here in a moment. Where do we want to go?
I'm sure there'll be others.
Yeah, oh, there's plenty. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh. Should we get that for your brother? Yeah, the AT-ATs. Yeah, I see them, yeah. 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 Alien. 900. 30. Yeah. Cocoa Cabin's got a line.
I would love to get my hands on some fried pickles.
Whoops, sorry.
It's the holiday armadillo.
That's fantastic. She made her first purchase at this place right here, which is right next to us right here. What did you get? Of course you did. It's got dogs on the side. What's it say?
Hound Art Studio.
Hound Art Studio has the... That is cute. Very
Yes.
cute. All right, onward we go.
It's a good thing we have mixed breeds, or I'd spend even more money.
Start buying the socks in there with all
Buy
the...
it with all the different
Yeah.
ornaments.
All right, where are we going? That way? All right, we'll jump into the stream. It's actually warming up. I just checked it. It said it's 30. I don't know what it is with the wind chill. There's not too bad of a wind today. And you could see off over here, there's still snow on the ground out there. But the walkways are clear. So that's all that matters. Turmeric honey. Is that what that is? Is that the bathroom line? No.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah. Look at that. It just keeps going. Maybe that's for something else over there, but something called Gunther's.
Makes me think of that. Those ones at the Renton Farmers Market. Remember those empanadas?
Yeah.
Blueberry. Oh my God.
Yes. Churros. Oops, sorry. German bratwurst. Those fries have got to be cold.
Careful with the ground.
Yeah, thank you. Truffle cheesesteaks are supposed to be amazing if you eat meat.
Thank you so much.
Birria 4x4.
Did it work right? It did, yeah. I already sent it to my daughter.
Just does nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you with me?
Yeah.
Like the thought of standing in line that long
No, I've said many times there's not much I would stand in line that long for. Hell, you know me, I didn't even want to wait in line at Outback and Maltby and all of those things. Yeah, I don't, especially now that I can't eat a whole lot. Let's go. Oh, it says exit only. All right. Joey Bat's Cafe here was one of those places that I had seen on so many different people's videos when they come to Bryant Park to the Winter Village, not only this year, but in past years. So it was one of those ones that I knew I wanted to try. Now, if you don't know what a pasty de nata is, it is essentially a small tart made with a flaky puff pastry that's filled with a silky egg custard. Yeah, that pretty much doesn't really describe it. I mean, it does, but it doesn't, because these things, from what I've been hearing, are amazing. So we definitely wanted to give them a try. So we did. So let's check that out. Check it out. Look at these things. This is the creme brulee one. This one's the blueberry one.
Ooh, blueberry.
So let's give it a try. Oh my god. So flaky, so incredible. You gotta try this. I will say that we were very lucky to be there when we were. I only stood in line about 5 minutes, and it was worth every minute of that 5 minutes because these things were, like I said, incredible. In Europe, at the Christmas markets, the drink of choice is Glühwein. Here, it's hot chocolate. At least that's what it seems to be. I'm sure you could probably get Glühwein somewhere around here at some of the Christmas markets in New York City. But at most of them, it is hot chocolate. And the hot chocolate of choice appears to be from No Chewing Allowed. So I wanted to try it. So we got us a cup here. So let's see how it is. No, because I want to get a place where I can stand. Have you tried it? No. Oh. The famous No Chewing Allowed hot chocolate, and it's hot.
I wish I had a picture of it. I saw it.
Too hot?
No.
It's hot. I'm breathing.
Good God.
They're really good.
It's like drinking a melted chocolate bar.
That's very good.
That's absolutely what that is. Yeah, holy cow.
We're just happy for something, but I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah. All right, let's go look around. It was about 1 o'clock in the afternoon at this point, and I was really quite surprised walking around. Look at all the room. I see videos from here. This place is just packed elbow to elbow. All of these little tables are just full. You just simply can't find a place to sit. Well, I guess the trick is to come during the afternoon, and even though this was a week away from what the world? Look, check that out. That's pretty cool. I got mesmerized with it just watching him destroy that snow and blow it further out there. As I was saying, even though it was a week before Christmas, there was plenty of room in the afternoon. Now, we had originally planned to come in the evening so we could see it all lit up, plus then the city lit up and all that. But plans changed, as I've said. Not to sound like a broken record, but yes, our plans changed. So I'm very thankful that we were actually here during the day. That way we could move around and see what we wanted to. And man, if we were into eating more of the different foods, we definitely could have done that because some of these lines were really, really short. But I didn't do that. I wanted to go over and check out the ice skating rink, so let's go look at that. Find the gap. Oh wow, got a little bit of everything on it. Huh?
Those are really neat.
Yeah.
So I saw pictures of this place. I feel like I have them.
I don't know that we are. I mean,
Yeah, we are.
right here. The Bryant Park Winter Village was amazing. The one thing that I noticed is they have a lot of food options. Food, food, food. No wonder so many people do videos of eating their way around that place. And as many things as I've seen people try, there is no way that they've come even close to the options that are there. There are so many different places. Like this right here is right next to the skating rink, and just look at all of the variety here. I mean, just so many things, and people are just walking around everywhere. But what got me the most here is look at that view. Just check out that view right here in the middle of the city. I just stood there looking up, and you can see where we're headed next, right over there in the corner. But we had a great time at Bryant Park at the Winter Village, but we wanted to grab us something to drink. Yvonne wanted a Coke, I wanted a Gatorade, and then we were going to head up the road where we got to walk past the New York Public Library. Yeah, we actually got to see those world famous lions out front decked out with their holiday wreaths. That was really kind of cool. But then we spotted this place. Now, we didn't get anything, but we window shopped, so check this out. Look at those huge.
Yeah, I wonder what it is.
That's no pastry. That's a space station. Look at that. Look at all those layers. Damn.
Is that the pan au chocolat?
No, I want to say that's probably this one.
Bread with chocolate. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yep.
But look at how it.
I know, I don't know what that
And then this thing. If it's full of ganache, I need 4 of them. That's got like pecans back there. Not pecans, pistachios, yeah. Those are so nice, cool looking on top too. The cannoli shells, yeah. Wow. All right, we got to move on. I just love this corner here. The view from this corner, you've got right there the Grand Central Terminal. It wasn't that long ago I realized that it's actually a terminal, not a station, since lines end there. And then you've got the Chrysler building right there. And then where we're headed, right here, one of the newer ones. I don't know how new it is, but that is SUMMIT One Vanderbilt. So we are actually headed to the top of that, see the view of the city. So let's head on up. We entered right off the street there, and it ended up taking us downstairs a little ways and then over to where you're kind of really coming out of Grand Central Terminal when you get there. But once we got to the right area and they checked our ticket for the first time, they did that several different times, it was time to get in line for security. And as you can see, the day that we were there, there was quite a few people in line, you know. It was December 16th, so less than a week and a half before Christmas. There was a ton of people in town. But this was just one of the security check spots, right? So we had to wind through here, which then once we eventually made it through the metal detectors there, that led into yet another security area. So we were checked there, and then they eventually took our photo, which of course they're going to want to try to sell you photos at the end, and we did end up getting part of a package because there was a couple of them we wanted. But we'll show you those later. But then you get in line to go ready to go into the elevator. But before you do that, you are required to put, I don't know, covers, booties, what do you want to call them? Something like that, right? On your feet. So we had to do that. So here I am with mine on. Yvonne had to help me get mine on because it kept sliding on me. Then I was worried about walking, honestly, since I am handicapped. I didn't know how that would be on the floor there. But it ended up being not too bad. So once we got those on, this is where we went into the hallway to get ready to go up the elevator. And this is where it all started getting dark on you, because inside the elevator is really, really cool. And so they wanted to get your eyes adjusted to the darkness there. And so that's why they did this. So let's check that out and then the elevator ride.
Será que nossa única ansiosa vai sair sozinho.
Como funciona?
Porque assim funciona.
Você já veio? Posso perguntar?
Eu nunca vi.
It's telling us every floor. Puta que pariu!
Already?
Yeah, I bet you it's in the
No, it says we're going in on you.
Please start the journey to your right.
everything like that is everything.
No worries. Oh, shit. That's what you get for being nice and letting people out. Door tried closing on me. Brewmaster almost got stuck again.
You said something about taking so maybe just on the elevator.
Yes. Yeah, down the hall. Let's just go over and start looking just first. That's One World Trade out there, the new one, or whatever it's called. One World, I think, yeah, is that what I said? See it with the spire? You can see off in the distance the horizontal bridge out there that we flew over the other day. And there's the Brooklyn Bridge right over there. There. Actually, is that right? Is that one? No, I think that's the Manhattan, actually. The Brooklyn, you can barely see. Over in there somewhere. That's the Manhattan? Okay, I got him wrong. Here we go. There's Brooklyn, Manhattan, Williamsburg. Look at all the snow on top of the building still. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Stay there.
All right, let's keep moving. Hopefully you can see us. I can't. The sun in my face. That's wicked. Oh. Look, it literally looks like they're walking towards us several floors down. That is so fucking trippy. Yeah, I know. Bryant Park, where we just were. Yeah, the Winter Village there. We were literally there and just walked down here.
And how about this one?
We're going to a solid. I got to admit, I really don't remember what this room was all about, what these are supposed to represent. There's like 3 different segments of these things. You can't touch them. You can't really get too close to them. You can just stare at them. They're really cool and reflective, but I don't know exactly what they're supposed to represent. To me, it looks like, you know, water spots on like oil or something, you know, how it beads up there. So not quite sure what that is, but we took a chance to sit down for a little bit, enjoy the view, do a little bit of people watching. I can say most people just kind of really went through this room in a hurry, didn't spend a whole lot of time in it, which was sad because looking out those windows, there was really good views, especially from the far end down here. So let's take a look at that. That right there is Madison Avenue. So we are looking up Madison Avenue here towards the Upper East Side. Once we get up there, you know, past Central Park, you can see Central Park right off there in the distance. This view to me was amazing. So many people have been telling us we have to go to Top of the Rock. Well, you can see Top of the Rock right there, but we can see so much more from here in SUMMIT One Vanderbilt. And just look at that view into Central Park. You can still see some of the snow there on the ground from a couple nights ago, that snowstorm they had. But what a view looking all the way up there into the Bronx, straight up Madison Avenue. That is the Upper West Side, home of Gossip Girl. XOXO. Snow? There's something. As great as that view was, and I love that view, this next room was probably my favorite of the entire tour that we did here at SUMMIT One Vanderbilt. It's basically a big ball pit for adults, so let's go have some fun. It's just nuts. Oh, there went one. Wasn't me. She thinks she's funny. a reflection, but we've got MetLife building. That is Grand Central Terminal, not Grand Central Station. One of those things I learned just this year. And you come up here and check that out. That is the Chrysler building. We got Roosevelt Island out here, as well as the United Nations building right there behind the Chrysler. Come back this way.
What is that? Whatever Roosevelt Island? Or
Roosevelt Island,
That
yeah.
is? Okay.
Yeah, so you could take that tramway we drove by last or 2 nights ago out to it. It's kind of like shops and good places. Somebody says a couple good places to eat. It's worth doing if you got time. And I never knew, like it's down there, right? Brooklyn. But I never knew
Stupid
Brooklyn had that
question.
many
Do
big.
people, are there cars over there?
I would think so, but I don't know, honestly. Maybe not, because I don't see like traditional roads.
I don't either.
I wonder if that's the old hospital right there on the island. Now, one of these buildings just down from the UN is the one that we saw in that one show with those apartments or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that. I don't think it's that black one. It's got to be one of those. Like maybe that sideways black one right there,
Yeah, I don't know.
because it was right on the water. You
Yeah.
could see the ferry right between those two. See it?
Yeah.
Look at how far you can see. That is amazing.
Is it maybe that?
What is it?
Is it? No, because there was one that had. Maybe I'm getting buildings screwed up in my head.
It might be that one right over
The
here.
skinny thing.
This, one of those, yeah, because these two that kind of intersect right there, my blurry finger, look really familiar to me from those photos. Yes, and there's that park. You can see the white snow. So I'm betting it's one of those right there. Yeah. See, I pay attention to your shows occasionally. Look at the, I don't know if they're gargoyles or whatever, but you can see them. They're actually,
On the Chrysler building.
yeah, it's like something to do with the Chrysler logo or something like that, if I remember right. It's kind of cool. That ain't me. Over there. This room was kind of wicked, honestly. It's, well, clouds with your faces on it. So when you first come in, when you're going through security and everything, they do have this machine where if you want to, you can actually get your face scanned to where then they'll put your face in the clouds. So as you see right there, right? So with that, we went ahead and did it. So when you come in the room, they scan your little wristband, and then not too long after that, you will show up in the clouds. So let's take a look at that. That's me. There you are. Yours looks really much like you. Oh, there you are again. I absolutely love that. Such a cool and unique idea. But once we left there, yeah, it was time for the main reason we were there, to watch that sunset go down. This was fantastic. What a great way to watch the sunset here in New York City, right next to the Empire State Building there. So let's take a closer look. I'm going to video your screen if you don't mind. Look at that. Oh, you're just... That was a good view. No, it looked really good on your phone there. That was such a cool experience. I absolutely love being there. I mean, in this room here, you've got such a great view out. You could see so far. And then with all the mirrors in there, look at this. Look at this here where you can see the Empire State Building reflecting off of it. It was really kind of cool. I wish we'd have been down one floor, but that's how it goes. Let's see what Yvonne thought about it.
So what did you think?
It was good.
Would have been nicer if not as many clouds, but that reddish color is
Yeah, it's
gorgeous
very
out
good
there.
color.
And not too often do you get a sunset right next to the Empire State Building. And the kind of tranquil music. That's why.
As we were leaving, we went through the gift shop, of course, and the only thing I really saw I liked was this chess set. I mean, look at all the cool buildings from New York. It was really neat, but not at that price. So once we walked out of there, we were into Grand Central Terminal. We wanted to get something to drink, so we went over to this place called Zorro's, and we got us a black and white cookie, and come to find out, they were quite famous. So let's look around here for a little bit.
Cream cheese? Oh, swirled with that. Okay. Got it. Black and white, but for the holiday, it's red and white. Oh, look. We got a black and white? Just one black and white?
I have the plain bagel.
Thank you.
What else, by the way?
That's it.
That's it?
That's it. Thank you.
She's coming out.
That cookie was really good. It was super soft. I mean, just really, really good. And as we came out of there, we noticed the New York Transit Museum right across the way. So we went in there to check it out as well. So let's take a look around.
Yeah, that's cool. That's all I want. Sorry. Instagram. See, they got people in the windows. Oh, I was on the wrong track. Story of today.
That little place was really cool, but the key word there is little. There's not a whole lot of room in there. When we first got there, there wasn't too many people there. But the longer we were there, the more people came in. So it was really kind of hard to walk around and try to do video. So I just took some photos here, as you can see, of the different trains. These models were really neat. Look at that, Grand Central. That is really kind of cool. So we spent some time there, looked at some of the things they had for sale, and then we jumped in a cab and headed down to John's on 12th Street. It's an Italian place that a friend of ours told us about. Because, yeah, we were wanting to try to get some good food, and this was definitely good food. I mean, that bruschetta and these stuffed mushrooms are fantastic. So let's look at the rest of what we had.
So this is garlic,
Yeah.
and this is ready. It is avocado bruschetta. For the white folk like me, that's bruschetta, but it's bruschetta. And notice she's not even waiting. She's going right into it.
Coming your way here.
Maybe.
Look at that. Look at that. Wow. I think I'm going to dig in. That is the manicotti with shrimp. And she had the lasagna, has the lasagna. Of course, the rest of our stuffed mushrooms. And this was surprisingly amazing. Bruschetta with the avocado, and of course the tomatoes and olives and all that. This was fantastic. There we go. And that's where our night ended. We had a great dinner, then went back to the hotel, got some sleep, got ready to do it all again the next day. So thanks for watching. We do appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.